Hey everyone, I'm Alex Lucy, and this is my white Revert tier list that I'm making today. I've got two things to get out of the way. First, one, I'm only doing areas, nations that I know the vibes of, and second, this is coming from a place of love. I'm something of a white Revert myself, so it's I love everyone, peace and love. I guess on the opposite end of that, so the first one is Germany, uh, which is an F tier. Kind of self-explanatory. I don't want to be doing like a vibes of the country thing, but it's hard to. It's hard not to do that with Germany. So Germany's gonna be F tier. I feel like there's a lot of like weird guys up there. Oh yeah, there's also gonna be like mostly based off of like men reverts. I feel like the lack of sapience going on there makes it really interesting. And so, surprise pick for D tier is Ireland. Um, it kind of depends whether or not you're Protestant or Catholic. I feel like you could Catholic you could put closer to C, whereas Protestant could range from like a low D to an F. Um, but I mean that's also just again it's Ireland. They've got like a lot of weird guys there, um, but they've also got some nice people. But it's just like a weird thing to do. A strange thing to do. Next at C tier, I've got. Well, I can't really put America anywhere because America to me doesn't exist. But it would go in C tier if I could have an opinion on it. Um, Same goes for the America I'm from. But France is at C tier. Because it's like it's nice to have like white reverts from France, but it's like the baseline. It's like they should be doing that anyway, and I can't really applaud someone for doing something that like you know it's like putting the toilet seat down. Like you have to do it anyway. Um, so the UK I'm putting at a definitive right above France at B tier. Um, yeah, it kind of splits up. I don't know. There's some great. I feel like it's a classic type of white revert. Is like the English guy, who's like, who's like a bit of a chav. Um, in another life he could have been a gammon or something. But in this world, he said the shahada and he's on the right path. He's on the great path. Um, but I guess it's kind of split up as well. Like I feel like England itself is like a solid B. Scotland is like a B plus. Wales B minus, which usually I don't put Wales behind England. Oh, Cornwall would be like B plus plus because they talk funny, and I want to hear the Shahada in the pirate accent. I feel like that would be a cool type of guy, and I feel like you'd get a lot of interesting perspectives from a Cornish white revert. Um, Next up is Russia. Russia is A tier. I hate to do it. It's kind of cool. It's kind of sick. Um, yeah, it's like kind of cool. I mean, oh yeah, I forgot to say like the Dutch. The Dutch and the Nordic countries are along with Germany. I mean, they are in most of the case. In most cases, I feel like Finland, which isn't a Nordic country, could be like where Ireland is in D tier. Um, but yeah, no, I think the Dutch may be even worse than the Germans in this case. They're pretty low down. Um, but yeah, the Russians are cool. It's just like it makes sense. Uh, yeah, it's cool. But they're not the best. The best on my tier list are the Spanish. I think that's just the coolest thing of all time. I think um, you're like a return guy for for Al Andalus. Like sorry, I'm having water. I'm thirsty. I think I think that's perfect. I think it's beautiful, and I I have to find a wife. I've got to find a Revert wife, and I got to go to Spain, find a Revert wife. That's awesome. That's just like a rejection of the Spanish national identity, which is like, it's beautiful. I think we should start doing that. And yeah, I think I feel like I'm not forgetting anyone. Um, I don't really have an opinion on Italians. Maybe like C? I don't know. Oh, oh! I forgot about Greeks. Greeks are also S tier. Um, maybe A. Maybe A. Maybe like a soft A. Like below Russia. Below Russia. Above England, above Cornwall. That's where the Greeks should go. Yeah, I think that's. I don't remember all the types of white people they make. Or I guess he made. Oh yeah, probably if you're like. See, I don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate. If I don't know the vibes, I don't want to speculate. I feel like I could really get into like Argentinian revert TikTok. I'm gonna look that up right after this. I think that would be. I think there'd be something there. There would be something there. Okay, I'm gonna go look that up. I'm gonna go look that up. Sorry. Have a good day.